Belarus has released a video showing Wagner Group mercenaries training with its special forces. This is just a few miles from the border with NATO member Poland. Wagner Fighters and their leader were relocated to Belarus following a failed mutiny against Russia's top military brass. The Belarusian Defense Ministry said that the week-long drills could take place at a firing range near Brest, a city on the Polish border. Meanwhile, the Polish Defense Ministry has said that it was beefing up security at the border. When asked about Poland's move, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov said he was paying increased attention to Polish military movements. He has stated, and I quote here, "It raises concerns the aggressive and hostile attitude of Poland towards both Belarus and Russia is a cause for increased attention." End quote. These drills have caused fear among the people living near Poland's border. They say that they could hear shooting and helicopters after Russia's Wagner Group arrived to train Belarusian special forces.
Please, madam, I'm afraid. I have a son in the army. I'm worried about him. I have grandchildren. I have a disabled husband. I'm afraid most of all for them because I can handle it myself, but it's them that I am most afraid for.
Meanwhile, Russian aggressiveness does not show any sign of slowing down. Russian high-explosive bombs started failing around the front line. Ukrainian chemical plant in Bakhmut about 3 months ago, however, despite pulling out the most hazardous material from the plant, a fifth of the phenol and naphthalene extracted from the local coal tar still rested in the 106-year-old site storage. But the Russians' apparent decision to start bombing its grounds has left the plant in a dangerous position. Meanwhile, the IAEA says that Moscow is still not letting the UN nuclear watchdog inspect the reactor rooftops at the Russian-held Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant in Ukraine. The IAEA had stated on the 5th of July that the access to the rooftops of the reactor units 3 and 4 was essential, as was the access to parts of the turbine halls. This after Ukraine claimed that operational data showed explosive devices have been placed on the roofs of those 2 reactor units.